Hello my beautiful angels, I'm Isabel Palacios. Welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being patient with me while I haven't been uploading as much as I normally do, especially during this special time that we're all going through right now. I have been very conscious of what I've been hearing, not only from my clients, but from my audience, the people I connect with every day through social media, my friends, and people that I know in my personal life. And I never just want to come on to YouTube and post content just for the sake of it. I want to make sure that everything I put out aligns and is aware of what we're going through. So doesn't matter how you're spending this time, doesn't matter if you're being super productive or you're not. Maybe you're just relaxing, maybe you're taking more time for yourself. However it is that you're going through this moment in time, whatever your mechanisms for dealing with this unprecedented time is dependent on you. Now, I'm not going to come on here and say you need to do this, this, and this. I'm going to come on here and tell you that the most important thing that we can do right now, aside from the morning routines and the green juices and the working out and the Netflix and the Zoom calls, is aligning with our higher self. Now, I'm going to make a video after this on getting back into alignment. I think that a lot of us are feeling that we're out of alignment right now, which is okay, it's good. I think that often it's struggle and difficulty that begets a spiritual awakening. And right now we are going through an awakening on the planet. And whether you know about the awakening and ascension and 3D and 5D, it's okay. Hopefully this video will simplify things for you. While many people have different definitions and different ways of viewing the higher self, this is the connection that I had to make years ago when I started my own spiritual journey. So I'm hoping to help you guys. Of course, I'd love to hear your input and what you think the higher self is. I don't think there's necessarily a right or wrong. It's all about how you see it. I believe we're all our own gurus, and it's important that we tap into that because we are all connected to the universe. So I will leave timestamps down below for you guys to skip ahead and get the information that can be most valuable and beneficial to you. So first thing, what is the higher self? We hear it all the time. I talk about the higher self all the time. Show up as your higher self, connect with your higher self, be as your higher self. You could see it as the goddess energy, the divine feminine, or the divine masculine. But for me, I like things simple and to the point. It is us at our most high vibrational, aligned, and simplest form. It is our true self. It is not us here in the 3D and the physical. It has nothing to do with the way you look or your thoughts or your feelings. The higher self is you in connection to the universe. You as part of the fabric of the universe. You as a creator. And the higher self is us in the 5D, the fifth dimension. I believe that the higher self manifests itself through our intuition, through that voice, that inner voice, or that gut feeling we sometimes get. That is our higher self guiding us. Your higher self is not something you have to find outside of you. It's not something that you have to find in a book. It's just about reconnecting back to you. It is us just as we are, not us by how others perceive us or our labels, but it is us at our most effortless, creating, manifesting self, our most powerful self. And we are born aligned with our higher self. Think of children, how children just are themselves. They're not thinking about the past, they're not thinking about the future. They're not necessarily aware of how they look or whatever others may perceive them as. They just are themselves. And I believe that if we go back and we retrace back to our childhood, back to that moment where we felt most comfortable and true to ourselves, we tap in to what it is to be our higher self, to embody our higher self. And I believe connecting back to our higher self is what allows us to recenter, to refocus, and not get caught up in present circumstances, but instead be in the present moment and find peace and clarity exactly where we are. The problem is that through conditioning, as we grow up, we're told we're too loud, you're too this, you're not enough of this, you're compared to other people. You start comparing and becoming aware of others and how others perceive you and what others think of you. So we slowly start separating from that higher self. We're born like this, whole and complete. And then slowly the separation occurs, becomes a big gap in between our 3D self, our material self, us as you may see me here, and then our higher self, our most high vibrational self. We think that it's bad, so we push it away, we hide it away, either through conditioning or other people or bad experiences or trauma. But what I want to do is go back to it, because when we align to our higher self, that is when we find our truth. All the answers lie within. Your power, your worth, your beauty, it's all here. We just have to focus on it and get rid of everything that is simply noise or clouding this alignment again. So that being said, let's get into how to connect. Now, I'm not going to give you a list of steps to do, but I will say what is most important is meditation. Meditation, it can be difficult, and whenever you feel resistance or you feel pushback when you're meditating, I know a lot of my own clients struggle with meditation, but we have to allow ourselves to ease into that discomfort. Allow the discomfort to be as we sit down and meditate and we stay quiet. Now, meditation doesn't have to be a huge ritual. It doesn't have to be anything, especially as you are a beginner. As a beginner meditating, you just have to start becoming aware of your breath, of your heartbeat. One thing that helps me in meditating is just putting on some headphones, like Bose headphones or the big Beats that cover up any outside noise. Because as I do that, I become more aware of how my heartbeat sounds, how my breath sounds in my body, and I become aware of my body instead of being up in my head and my thoughts. I recommend meditating in silence if you want to connect with your higher self, so that you are actually being aware and listening, being open to the universe, not choosing what you want to listen, not only focusing on the good or focusing on the bad, but just letting everything be and just letting yourself be, just being still with your thoughts, with your feelings, with all that, but not letting them take over the present moment, allowing your thoughts and your feelings to fly by like airplanes. There's an airplane flying by above my head right now. But that's what it is. It's just being aware. The awareness behind your thoughts and your feelings and any physical pain you may be experiencing. So a great book that you can use to dive into this is The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Probably one of my favorite books on mindfulness. But if anything, just practice stillness. I know our culture often tells us the more we do, we have to do more. But the answers often lie when we let the dust settle, let everything calm down, and everything becomes clear again. So just practice stillness. 15 minutes is all you need. Sit down on your bed or on the floor, on a yoga mat. Just close your eyes and just focus on your breathing. Make sure you're deep breathing in through your nose. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale. Deep breathing, it connects us back to the stillness of the moment. If this helps as well, observe your thoughts without judgment. Our ego often likes to judge everything, either good or bad, experiences good or bad. But our higher self just allows them to be, because our higher self doesn't allow temporary experiences to affect the higher self. The higher self just is. The higher self always is. It's our constant. So observing your thoughts without judgment, practicing non-judgment towards your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, and just letting them be, is a great way to release resistance and connect back to that infinite power. Or just sit with yourself. It could be out in nature, watching birds, watching the leaves blow in the trees. Just being in the stillness of what it is just to exist, just to be here in this moment in time. Not doing anything, not thinking anything, not trying to be anything else other than here, right now, in this moment. Now, you might be asking, how do I know I've tapped into my higher self? How do I know it is my higher self? How do I know it's not just thoughts that I have, or an idea, or just a self-fulfilling prophecy, these nice things being told to me? I would recommend that after you meditate, you sit down and write in your journal. And the other day, the reason I got inspired to make this video is because I was writing in my journal after meditation, and this is what I wrote. I have this journal here that one of my clients gave me, and I love it because it says, live life as if everything's rigged in your favor. This is the Rumi quote that I love. It is basically my motto. So I wrote this down. I am my higher self. My higher self is me. Don't think, just be. As above, so below. When I allow conscious thoughts to take over, I push away my higher self. There is no separation. It's my mind that creates it. I have realized my higher self is laughter. That's what came to me during meditation. I realized that When I feel my best, and that is when I'm laughing, when I'm having fun, when I'm being silly, when I am just happy and in love, that is me in alignment with my higher self. Because when you're in love and you're laughing, everything's easy, everything flows. In our higher self, everything flows. Our higher self goes with the flow. And you know you have tapped into your higher self when you're feeling good. That is number one, when you're feeling good. However feeling good means to you. It might be relaxed. It might be the absence of anxiety. It might be you feeling in love and just loving everything, which love is. I'm going to get into this, but love is the main factor of your higher self. That is the highest vibration. Think in the past, in those moments where you felt at your best. It was probably over something simple. For me, it's just when I'm laughing at things, when I'm taking life lightheartedly, not taking things so seriously. That is when I know. And for everyone, it's different. So meditate and journal, just like I did. I call these my quarantine meditations. I realize that we often complicate things too much. So keeping it simple, easiest way for you to connect with your higher self. This is something else I wrote. I think we complicate the cure too much. Meditation is medicine. My higher self is laughter, childishness. My higher self is laughter, childishness, playfulness, and jokes. That is who I am. That's all I am required to embody at this time. I'm not required to give away my emotional currency for free. I can pause anytime I want. Get into the habit of journaling after you meditate, and you'll see what will be revealed to you through your own inner guidance from your higher self. Your higher self is always trying to communicate and connect with you. And once you realize that there is no separation, it is you, then you can embody your higher self. Love, the power of love is so powerful. I'm going to link a video I did about a year ago, I believe, on love, the power of love, especially in manifestation. I actually also have a video on how to tap into the vibration of love. And I believe everyone at our core, our higher self, is just love. And this is the thing, is we often think love has to be conditional, and it's not. It's a state of being. Love can be everything, and it just is itself. So ask yourself, those moments where I have felt in love, maybe with a person, maybe with a part of my life, or maybe myself. But you should always love yourself, not feel guilt or shame. If you're feeling guilt or shame, you're not aligned with your higher self. But love and kindness and gratitude and relaxation is your higher self. So whatever it is that you need to do in this moment to align, which I believe meditation is that for a lot of us, for most of us. Whatever it is that you need to do to get from a low vibrational place to this place of love and gratitude and kindness and strength, that's how you connect to your higher self. It may look different for everyone, but feel free to try different things out and keep an open mind. And know that your higher self is not evading you or you're not worthy of it. It is you. Just express yourself at your most high vibrational. Alright guys, so that is it for today's video. I hope it gave you some clarity on the higher self, on how to connect. And if you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up and some comments down below. I love to hear from you. Let's come together as a community, share the love down below, even just some positive thoughts for everyone right now. And as always, I make these videos to send all my love and positive energy to you guys. And I hope that my content helps you. I will be back with more content, of course, trying to get back into the groove of YouTube through everything that's going on. I do have some very exciting videos planned, and I'm excited to get back into the swing of things. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm grateful for you. I hope you stay well, stay healthy, stay happy and relaxed too. Don't put pressure on yourself. You're exactly who and what and where you need to be right now in this moment. Don't think you have to be anything or anyone else. I love you guys. Always remember this, my angels, no matter who you may be in this life, no matter what you may be going through, no matter how you're dealing with difficulty in your life or where you are in your spiritual journey, your true beauty, your true worth, and your true power always come from within. I love you all, and I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.